Peace everyone, this is Kashim, aka Mailman Muscle. If you are new here, welcome to the channel and thank you for coming. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back. In this video, you'll see clips of my wife and I doing our most recent full body workout at Planet Fitness. So here I'm going to share some thoughts about full body training, encourage you to keep it in your rotation if it's not something you should be doing exclusively at this point in your training. And also give some updates on myself and my wife for that matter, as far as why we're training together and what we're training for. For those who don't know me, I really am a mailman. I've been doing that for almost 19 years. I've been training in the gym for even longer than that, I guess 21 or 22 years at this point. And after 15 years of competitive powerlifting, last year I got into bodybuilding. And I ended up winning my OCB Pro card, and in my first pro show in October, I won my class and placed 3rd overall. Speaking of which, here's a pro tip on this exercise, kind of how I try to get the most out of this high incline press, turning it into what I call a hybrid incline press. You'll see at the bottom, I'm really arching up into the bar and getting a really deep stretch. I won't say deep, but a good stretch on my chest, and then pushing myself forward and through it to shift the emphasis to my shoulders at the top half of the movement. So on a full body day, we're trying to get as many body parts worked in as few exercises as possible. I found this is a really effective way of hitting the chest, shoulders, and also triceps all in one move. And here I'm doing one last negative to get the most I can out of that one set. All right, that was tough. When I say doing that one set, I mean that we're doing one set that we consider our working set, which will follow on a full body day anywhere between 2 and 4 warm-up sets. It depends on how heavy we're going on our working set. The way our current schedule is set up, we're training 3 days per week. One of those days is a full body day, and another is an upper body day, and another is a lower body day. There you go. Finish it. Get a negative out of it. There you go. Good. Yeah, don't leave them. It's easy gains on the table. And doing those extra negatives at the end of the set, those are just easy gains that you can use when you're in a Smith machine because of the stoppers or the hooks. You know, you can just, once you know you're done with the set, do one more negative, the lowering of the weight, and then just rack it or leave it on the safeties without trying to, lift it again. I forgot to do those. Both of us forgot to do those on these good mornings, but hey, can't be perfect. Also, heads up, we're about to be switching back and forth from good mornings to leg press. We happen to be in a Smith machine that was adjacent to a leg press. Actually, I should say the leg press. I've never seen a Planet Fitness with more than one plate-loaded leg press. So anyway, since both were open at the same time, we decided that, one of us would be doing a set on one and kind of hold it for the other and go back and forth, because in Planet Fitness, like a lot of commercial gyms, but especially Planet Fitness, it seems, Smith machines and the leg press come at a premium. Neither of us felt like squatting that day. So we said we were going to leg press, and we really lucked out being able to get a Smith machine and a leg press at the same time. That hardly ever happens. Also, if you're keeping track of muscle groups that are being worked in this full body session, the hybrid incline press was for chest, shoulders, and triceps. Good mornings for glutes and hamstrings and lower back. The leg press is primarily for the quads. As you can see where I am, and you'll see Kimberly also, having our feet fairly low on the platform, and that helps keep emphasis on the quads. There is a little bit of glute activation there as well. And again, we're only doing one working set of each of these exercises. We're only doing 5 exercises in this workout. On the upper body day and lower body day, we may do 2 work sets for a given exercise. And on those days, some muscle groups may be getting hit in more than one exercise. So over the course of a week, a muscle group is going to be getting sufficient volume, over the course of 2 separate workouts throughout the week. If you are brand new to the gym, then I would suggest that full body training is the way that you should start. I would recommend that for everybody. And I would only train, honestly, twice per week, no more than 3 times per week if you're brand new to the gym. And if you're going to train 3 times per week, I would only do it if they are on non-consecutive days. So make sure that you have at least 1 rest day after each gym day.
There you go.
Oh boy, there's always going to be one. I'm only doing 1 set. Better make sure it's legit.
Yeah.
Late night, good mornings. So if you're training 2 or 3 days a week with at least 1 rest day in between, you can keep that up, honestly, as long as, or until you get strong enough that your workouts are just taking too long. That's what I would use as the primary factor in deciding if you want to start splitting into like an upper lower split, or we'll leave it there. I wouldn't go with another split. But again, that's for people who are fairly new and moving from a full body routine to, some kind of split for the first time. There you go, finish. Very good. I mean, if you've been at this a while, like a few years, you want to tinker with push-pull legs, bro split, or any other split that's even more complicated than that, have at it. Nothing wrong with that. My primary point is that in this day when everybody's so hyper-focused on workout splits, the old school full body still works.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go up. I think I'll put 25 on.
All right.
And that's whether you are doing exclusively full body workouts, or as Kimberly and I are doing, using them as part of a slightly more complex weekly training schedule. Now, as far as what Kimberly and I are training for, as I mentioned, I am an OCB Pro, and I'm qualified for this year's OCB Yorton Cup. That's what I'm talking about. Range of motion is ridiculous. Yeah.
You're going to get 1 more.
Yep. I don't know how you feel. I don't know if you want to do a back off or not. What was that, like 5?
No.
So the Yorton Cup is OCB's biggest show every year. It's an all-pro natural bodybuilding show. Their world championships. God willing, I will be competing in that September 28th in Charlotte. And then 2 weeks later, the first Pro Masters Nationals here in Baltimore is going to be October 11th. I, God willing, will be competing at that as well. That October show also has an amateur component, the Chesapeake Classic, which is actually where I competed in my first pro show. It was a Pro Masters event last year, but now it is a Masters National Championship. So a little more prestige, a little more at stake this time.
All right. I suppose that was the right number to put on the bar. Or sled, not bar.
Yep.
All right. I guess we should do some calf raises while we're here. Yeah, I know.
But on the amateur side of that October show, Kimberly is eyeballing that as the kind of grand finale of this second half, I guess we could call it, of her body transformation journey. Kimberly has lost over 70 pounds. This is after suffering a stroke in January 2017. My guess is if I hadn't said anything, you wouldn't know from this video that she had ever suffered a stroke. We are very grateful for the progress she's made and looking forward to more progress. I don't know if I'm more excited than she is, but yeah, just she's doing awesome.
Oh my God.
Is that 19 or 20?
20, man.
Oh, okay.
Calf raises, however, are not awesome. They're not awesome to do. They're not awesome to look at. So that's why I tried to save some time in this video by, doing side by side of both of us doing calf raises instead of one after the other.
You liked it.
No, I don't.
You sure?
Yes.
So we're going to see what Kimberly can do over the next 9 months. She's very motivated. But, if the pace of fat loss is not what it needs to be to make the stage on that day, then, hey, there are other shows, and we'll just search the calendar for something maybe in December, maybe early 2026. Who knows? This is a marathon, not a sprint. But as it stands right now, I am about 36 or 37 weeks out from the first of the 2 shows that I hope to do. I'm still looking to build as much muscle as I can while minimizing the amount of fat gain that comes with it. But I do accept there's going to be some fat gain. After the experience I had last year dieting for both of the shows in May and October, I feel a lot more confident about my ability just to get lean, to lose fat.
What's that, 85?
No, it's 95.
Where's the extra weight?
Oh, shoot, where's
What do you want on there?
this?
10?
95.
So you want the 10?
Yeah. I forgot to put the weight on there. I would have been like, gosh, this is light.
That's a good thing I said so.
Thank you.
Because I dropped about 35, I'm going off memory. It's like 35 pounds or so from the beginning of last year to May for the first show. So I think I'll be able to plan it even better and execute it even better this time, and I don't intend to have as much weight to lose. When I start prep this time, hopefully I will not have more than 25 pounds to lose. 20 pounds would be even more ideal, but I know that to be as competitive as I would like to be, just to look as good as I possibly can on that stage, I need to get a little bigger than I was last year.
All right. It's a good way to end it.
So what's this, 170?
So this is the last clip of the video. If you've made it this far, first of all, thank you very much for watching. I hope you got something out of this. If you did, please click the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you have not. Perhaps most importantly, leave a comment or leave a question. I try my best to answer every comment or question. So if you have a more detailed question, I have my email address in the description box, so feel free to shoot me an email as well. But leave a comment that you're sending an email, so that'll still help the YouTube algorithm pick up activity on the channel. So let me know what you think about full body training. If you're doing it, if you want to try it, leave it in the comments. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Yeah. Not having that evening coffee is starting to creep up on us.
I'm about to throw But actually, you don't really have anything else to do.
Abs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, we skipped abs. We'll get them next time. Again, thanks for watching, folks. See you next time. Peace.